One Piece.
Damn, I didn't get it.
Yeah.
Wrong.
I was wrong.
I mean, you had a good streak going.
I didn't even do it last week.
Yeah.
I messed up.
This is one Piece chapter 1011, The Code of Sweet Beans. Opening up
chapter RGC.
Yeah. Honestly, same.
Certified RGC. Certified RGC. Certified RGC.
Don't get me wrong now, guys. This is a highly contested top 3.
Honestly, yeah. It was a pretty good
top 4 even.
It was overall good this week for all the manga that we cover usually. But One Piece edges it out just a little bit for us, or for me and Josh at least. But let's get into the chapter proper. Last we left off, Big Mom was separated from Kaido, and Luffy is basically electing to stay alone onto the top of Onigashima to face Kaido one-on-one. We start off with Kid and Eustace just staring off into the distance as Big Mom is charging this new ultimate attack. And she mentions it because it looks like it's supposed to be Prometheus, but apparently the name looks like it changed because she says, "It's time to test you out. Show me your power, Hera." And I'm like, And as we know, like last time One Piece was here, I believe Prometheus had like a little idea of his own. So this must be it. He must have gone up a level and have become Hera because this lightning bolt has lipstick on, and it looks like.
I think she just created it.
Yeah, I think she created a new one.
Yeah,
because Zeus got locked up in Kid's box, so she didn't have
steampunk box.
She didn't have a cloud to help her to save her. So she probably created Hera as like a temporary replacement that could possibly be stronger.
That's interesting. I mean, we saw last week that Prometheus saved her. She was just riding on fire, essentially. But
yeah, Prometheus saved her, but then remember he asked my Big Mom a favor. I think he asked for a lightning girlfriend.
Yeah, he does hate.
It is. I'm guessing it's females, like you said. It's got lipstick. There's hearts at the end of the lines. I mean, just. Yeah. Am I assuming? Am I doing something? Am I ignorant?
No, that makes total sense. I mean, it's
let me see what Hera's the god of. I think she's like the god of marriage or something, or the goddess of family or something.
Oh man, we're all assuming.
Yeah.
We're gonna get Lizag.
No,
I'm just saying, like.
Oh, we about to get right.
So it would make sense because she could be like she could be Zeus's wife essentially.
Yeah.
So Zeus being free from the box now, he's going to come and reunite with his wife, I guess.
Well, in any case, it's interesting that Big Mom can just create like a whole new, incredibly powerful homie.
Yeah, where'd she take the souls from? Did she have them tucked away in her pocket or something?
No, Prometheus, Napoleon, and Zeus are all made from chunks of her soul.
So she used the chunk of her soul to create something new. Whoa.
Yeah.
Didn't she take like 30 years off her life or something like that?
I don't know. I don't know if these things have like a real price on Big Mom's life itself, but
they got to give us an actual breakdown, man. I feel like they did already.
They didn't.
But I need it again.
They didn't give like a full 100%. Like we know fairly what Big Mom's capable of. She can steal souls. She can steal portions of souls. She can transfer souls between things. She could give things life. So, yeah, I don't know. But in any case, I feel like we're going to get more explanation later. But she uses this ultimate technique, full Gora, right on Killer and Kid as they're trying to escape. They knew immediately, to be fair, like credit to Kid and Killer for not being like, let's just go after her. They saw she was charging up something new and they were like, oh, fuck this. So they went off. And after
because I thought they died.
Yeah, I mean, the next page kind of gives you an indication that they died because the next page, Zeus is freed out of the steampunk box, and he's like, "Whoa, that was crazy." Anyway, I'm gonna go save Mama, and then he flies off to go find Big Mom. And at that point, Law goes over to Zoro, and he's like, "All right, I gotta take care of this cloud," and he tells Luffy that he's leaving, and he's taking everything else with him. Luffy's like, all right, that's what I asked for.
It's all he ever wanted, honestly.
Yeah. At that moment, that's when Kaido starts to get up and go, whoa, row, 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 row. I can tell you're enjoying yourself. The more precarious the situation, the bigger your smile. Luffy's hype, and so is Kaido, because they're like,
yeah, man, Kaido's super excited too.
Yeah.
They soup, man. They're having a time of their lives. I think Luffy remembers the samurais, but he doesn't remember all of the people that's sick and stuff.
Yeah.
he barely remembers the samurais right now. If you ask him why are you here, he would just say to beat up Kaido.
Basically.
I'm very confident.
Yeah, but then they go off and they have a supreme hockey match. They continue their match together as we cut over to the third floor.
Hold up.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I got something to say too.
This middle panel here where they're clashing gives me strong Whitebeard Roger vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same thing happened with them when they clashed on this island as well.
So maybe this is just an indication of like, I feel like this is Luffy's induction into like becoming an emperor for reals this time.
Oh yeah.
Like this is his induction. This clash right here.
Look what he's doing. He's putting his foot in sandal against iron or spiked bat.
No, it's not even connected.
Kaido's gotta be. I don't know, man. Exactly, son. The boldness.
Yeah.
Well, little do you know, Josh. Every Hispanic parent knows that a sandal is the strongest weapon there is.
You got it.
But in any case, we cut over to the third floor where it turns out Kid and Killer actually survived. They're just like, whoa, that was crazy. Where are we? And they don't really have a lot of time to regroup. They just run off and try to stop Big Mom from teaming up with Kaido again. But they are interrupted by a fucking Fed known as Hawkins.
Oh, yeah.
He's
a rat.
Yeah. Rat face.
Yeah.
Fucking soy boy ass straw dude.
Yeah, he came in and is like, hey, I'm going to face both of you at the same time.
His plaid pants are whack.
For real.
And they got ruffles at the end of them. I know Oda did that shit on purpose.
He did.
And not like to be like, oh, this is lit, right?
No.
To give us a target. To say, easy target. Hate this guy.
Nobody can convince me otherwise. Fucking Hawkins is that corny ass fucking character in a game. You know what I mean? Like he's that corny ass fighting game character that people cheese when they bring him out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like that's the definition of his power.
Yeah. But yeah, he goes off and he's like, well, first of all, Kid calls him a traitor. He's like, oh, so you come to fucking finish us all, huh, traitor? And Baz was like, hey, I wasn't the only one who betrayed you. I was also betrayed by Apu. So, everything sucks. All I did was avoid a fight that I was certain I would lose. And Killer's like, you know what, Kid, you go on. I'll deal with this trash. Which is funny because like he's like a captain, and Killer's like, yeah, he's not.
Yeah, just go ahead, bro. Let me smack this shit out of homeboy real quick.
Yeah, I'm excited for that, honestly.
Yo, because he's really talking down to them. Like, come on, bro. Even your power is some soft shit where you avoid death because your crewmates die as a result. That's some foul shit. I mean, all right, I'm not opening up that door again.
But anyway, Kid goes off to fight Big Mom, which is cool. It would be cool to get like a one-on-one Kid versus Big Mom fight. I think that would be sick because he's like the one directly under Luffy. Even before when like the bounties were first shown, Kid was like at the top, Luffy was second. I'm excited about that. What's that look? What?
You don't believe
your boy's gonna get smoked? Fuck is you talking about?
No, dude. Kid's gonna learn.
No, they have to stop doing Kid dirty. They have to stop doing Kid dirty because this guy, he's supposed to be a big deal. You know what I mean? Like he's like the number one of the supernovas. Like this dude is
not anymore
coming in,
but
not anymore. But like he was he has to show that he's like he's a contender, you know? Like he's a contender in this world. I feel like if Kid just keeps getting fucking ragdolled, like his place in the world is just gonna get significantly weaker.
Yeah, I think he's gonna have a good fight with Big Mom, and maybe Law and Zoro will come in and help him finish it.
I think my theory is Luffy and Kid are gonna lose their fights, their 1v1s. That's how I think
so?
it's gonna end.
I don't know.
And then Zoro's gonna come back and cut
Stomp both of them. This will no longer be One
That's
Piece.
my theory.
It will just be about Zoro from here on out. That's a good theory to have. It sounds legit. But yeah,
He's just cleaning up. He's cleaning up for the captains.
yeah, that's fair. Killer and Hawkins are about to square off, and we cut over to the second floor where Page One is basically already on top of Usopp and Nami, and Usopp's just trying to get him the fuck off. It's kind of like a comedic exchange for a while where him and Nami are just doing these like futile attacks on him. Usopp is like, aim for the weak spots, the temple jaw, the Adam's apple, and the solar plexus.
Eyeballs, nostrils. I was like, damn
man.
However, he is a dinosaur.
Yeah, he cannot be
So I
stopped.
guess that shit doesn't work against. I mean, what do I know, right?
I mean, do dinosaurs have Adam's apples that you can even strike?
Bro. I don't know.
Brian, Google search that. Do dinosaurs have Adam's apples? And
Maybe the males do.
Dinosaurs.
I don't think Ulti does.
in the meantime,
Wow, that's actually a question that people Googled.
yes, I'm not crazy.
But there is no answer. There's no answer to this question. People have
Yeah, I would
Googled
imagine
it,
because
but there
people
is
never
no
met
answer.
dinosaurs before. But, you know, man, perhaps we
knows?
just haven't figured that out yet.
The mysteries of the world only ever expand.
Mm.
Meanwhile, Otama is like, come on, Komachiyo, almost there. And basically the plan is so they can get to the stage in the open area so that Otama can basically give a command to everybody that Horse Lena has fed her dumplings to, because Smile users are under the same influences that animals are when it comes to these mind-controlling dumplings that Otama gives off. So if they could just get to her, to that square, she could give them a command and immediately turn like half of Kaido's numbers against him, which is pretty sick. How that power worked out. And yeah, she basically says like, as long as I can do that, I don't care what happens to me. And Nami and Usopp are like, are you crazy? No, we're here to protect you. And Usopp decides to nut up and is like, all right, whatever. It's time for me to stop being a gag character and get serious. And he uses the firework flowers and manages to get Page One off of them. And then he
Oh, shit.
and he continues to nuke them. He continues to nuke him with these exploding pine cones.
Pine cone bombs. Okay.
Yeah.
Hit him up with several, too.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And he's like, how do you like them cones? At that moment, Page One seems to be okay. He that hurt. You could see it like in that little bubble. He's wheezing and he's going hack. So it hurt him. It was good for Usopp. Yeah, Usopp's like, damn, he's so tough. And they turn a corner, and who's waiting for them at the end of the corner? This fucking Big Mom just calling out for Kid. I like this for whatever reason. I really like how this panel's drawn. I love what Oda does with scale. Like,
Yes, the larger than life. He is the master of larger than life.
yeah, I mean, everybody is scaled, so it gives like a weird depth to the art. Huge fan of it. And you see, like, Prometheus is normal. Where is Hera?
Yeah. It's not a full-on reveal yet.
That's fair. You know what? Fair point. Maybe she's outside.
She had Hera in her right hand, so
Yeah, sure. You know, she's tagging along right behind, maybe. You know?
Yeah, maybe she'll pull up.
Yeah, well, yeah, she'll pull up.
Okay, so she spots Usopp and Nami, and he's like, "Oh, you're Straw Hat's crew," and they got shook immediately. But luckily, Otama's there, and Otama, if you don't remember, back when Big Mom had amnesia, she met Otama and Chopper, and they basically treated her real nice. And she's got a little soft spot for Otama, especially since she's a child, and apparently Big Mom has a weakness for children, which makes sense. She's only ever killed her adult children, so. So I guess that's fair. So yeah, she's just basically being super nice. She's like, "Oh my God, thank you for your help. What are you doing here in such a dangerous place?" And Otama's like, "Oh my God, you remember?" And she's like, "How could I forget how everybody took care of me back at Okobore? And Okobore, and treated me real nice." And Otama's like, "Oh, that Okobore town is not there anymore. That people said lied and said they ate all the food they gave to the samurai before the big raid, so Kaido's followers burned it to the ground." And Big Mom just gets so fucking upset because she remembers how Otsuru, who is Kindemon's wife, treated her really nice and fed her Oshiruko and, all of that. And she then goes like, "Kaido's followers did that to a town that's so nice to me?" As she's like getting fucking pissed off, Page One starts to attack Usopp and Nami, but that's when Big Mom turns around and is like, "Don't you know that even in the cruel world of pirates, there is a code of honor?" And she blasts this dude's neck. It's literally...
Oh, she punches him right in the neck.
Dude,
oh my God.
Right in the Adam's apple.
Right in the dinosaur's Adam's apple, dude. Oh my God. Let me tell you this. This is the most... I haven't seen many neck punches in my life, but this has got to be one of the greatest that's ever been done because...
It was a critical hit.
She punched this dude's neck into a 45-degree angle. She just...
It's an L now. Oh, I could be.
I'm telling you. I feel like Oda literally took like a ruler and drew 45 degrees as a reference to how hard the 45-degree neck punch just blam with the Ryusei haki, the Ryuo haki too. If you see the little gap in space.
She called them clowns.
She punched the inside of this dude's throat too.
Yeah, no, you're right, Brian. If she's using the Ryuo haki, then it hit him inside the throat.
He didn't even scream. Wait, he couldn't even yell. Like he didn't even see any of his bubble for yelling because he couldn't.
Yo, dude, Page One will
it's
never
over.
speak.
All that is gone.
Yeah, Page One's gonna speak like he has smoker's lung for like the rest of his life. He's like, "Get this."
A few months from now.
Yeah, for real.
He's not gonna be talking for a while.
Yeah, he's out. And in the last tiny few panels, everybody's like, "Page One," and we see that Zeus notices that where Big Mom is, and in the last panel we see Ulti witnessing this entire event and just kind of shook because I feel like she doesn't really know what to do at this point. Where she's like, "Am I really gonna do something against Big Mom right now, or am I gonna let this slide?" But it's basically where the
I'm letting it slide.
Yeah, I didn't see nothing
personally.
I'm not telling nobody that I saw anything. I am walking.
I'm going the other direction and going to fight other people.
Yeah, I'm like, "Oh, what's Frankie up to?" I'm gonna go fight him.
Yeah, let's get into that.
Yeah, that's basically where the chapter ends.
The situation is getting so fucking hectic.
Yeah, I mean, it's so fun. I mean, it's One Piece is getting into gear. It's very fun. I don't know what's gonna happen for me with Big Mom. I guess like everybody's gonna converge on this point. Maybe Ulti is gonna take on Nami or Nami and Usopp because Page One is probably out for the rest of the arc. After that,
Yeah. I bet money on that. For sure.
But yeah,
His fault for fucking starting at page 1 when he should be on chapter 1011.
He's on page 1 of One Piece. I don't know, man.
He's
just not a character anymore. That's it. Just forget he's a plot.
He's at Romance Dawn right now. That fucking neck is all the way back in the fucking One Piece one shot, bro.
It's the beginning of the series. I don't know, man. This was such a fun chapter. One thing I noticed, I mentioned this in like our little group chat where we talked about it, but I feel like this chapter goes to serve how like there are certain traits within all of the Yonko or the four emperors that Luffy kind of inhabits in one way or another. And there seems to be like a there's general traits that make someone great in this world. And Luffy has like traits in common with Kaido and Big Mom that are interesting to think about, because if we look at like what his little exchange with Kaido early in the chapter with his like smiling no matter how precarious the situation is, and link that to kind of how Kaido is always looking to die. So
Yeah.
so no matter how bad the situation is, he's always excited and not really afraid. And we go back to Big Mom really being very, very quick to retaliate against on people's behalfs if they treated him well. It's kind of nice. It's kind of an interesting way to tackle your villains, and it really presents like a dark mirror to Luffy's best attributes throughout the series. So I thought that was interesting. And otherwise, this chapter is just fun as fuck. I love this one so much. But that's all I have to say about it. You guys have any thoughts?
I'm just wondering how Gear 5 is going to have the Conqueror's Hockey added to it. You know what I mean? Like, how's that going to affect the Gear 5th design? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know.
Just give me Gear 5 already. I just want Gear 5 already. Is what I'm trying to say.
Me hear you, Brian.
Stop beating around the bush. You know,
I think we'll all take it.
we all know it's coming. So give it to us now.
Yeah. So stop playing, Oda.
I feel like
Take
we're gonna
enough
get.
breaks.
I hope we're gonna get like maybe 2 or 3 fights before like we cut back to the rooftop and Luffy's like, "All right, it's time for me to go Gear 5."
Using this form cuts off 50 years from my lifespan.
Yeah, I feel
No
like
prob.
Luffy has given up probably like 50 years of his life at this point.
Oh, Kaido probably loves it.
I wish I had a technique that literally took away years from my life.
Watch, I'm calling it right now. As when Luffy inevitably beats his face in with a million punches, you know, Gatlin style, and Kaido's doing that self-reflection. You know what I'm saying? As his skull gets bashed in, he's gonna be like, "Damn, I wish you were my son." But instead, I ended up being your son. That's what's gonna happen. I don't think Oda's gonna say it word for word, but you did hear it here first. All right.
Could you imagine if, like, just as Luffy is about to land the finishing blow on Kaido, Luffy just dies from all the years that he was fucking removed from his life?
And Zoro
Like,
finishes him
the
off.
moment that it's over.
He's due.
Yeah.
The Grim Reaper just taps his shoulder like,
No. It's gonna be
time's up.
Ryuk. Ryuk shows up. He's like, this is the price you paid for getting the Shinigami eyes.
I told you I was going to be the one to write your name in the death note. But, yeah. Great chapter, though.
Give me that Adam's apple.
Give me your Adam's apple.